Boy, Brett Holmes, hold on. Not many cars have been up there yet today.
He got a little too high, a little too eager, a little too aggressive. He goes around the 23 of Brett Holmes.
That is uncharted territory on the high side of the groove here at the Kentucky Speedway. And Holmes with a brand new Southern States Bank race car, and he's got damage to the rear bumper.
Race car, Brett had all sorts of confidence, but this high on this green racetrack, not going to work out so well as he came through the corner and simply lost grip here, Ray.
Kyle Weatherman right in the middle of the racetrack. Holmes did a nice job on the early driving of that thing, but when you're up that high on the track,
this is where her ride was, as leader Shane Lee was right next to her.
Yeah, and he got into the quarter panel, and as she brushed that outside wall, it was the big hit that happened down on the inside safer barrier that caused all of that damage to the front end of her Dickey's Toyota. And that car, Jim, is absolutely junk in every part. Shane Lee to the outside, just the slightest amount of contact, got her sideways, and watch this inside hit.
That track gets so narrow off of turn number 2. That had been a problem spot with the old pavement. And here again, let's take it right on board with Sarah. Going around another car a bit slower, trying to stay in her racing mode. And the lead lap, and that's all it took right there. One touch for the left front fender of our race leader, Shane Lee, on the outside.
Man, that was absolutely a wallop to the inside wall. Race start tonight, one top 10, but that car is going to be headed to the junk pile. Sarah Cornett Ching brings out our second caution right here at Kentucky Speedway. More right after these messages.
The top 10, currently running in the number 8 position. They last pitted to put more tape on the back of the car on lap 39. They can potentially go the distance on fuel.
That was going to be a great plan, Alex, but guess what? We're back under yellow as Mark Thompson has looped it in his Phoenix Air number 66.
Seasons ago.
Well, we got a look at Mark Thompson there as he gets down off the racing surface, spins it around. No big yellow line trying to take that spot away from Chase Briscoe. They're racing side by side for second.
You know, we mentioned this is only the second.
Oh, Briscoe's in the wall as Townley makes contact with the right rear quarter panel. There were 3 wide coming off of turn number 2, and the wrecks continue as the 15 of Zane Smith hits the wall really hard. So Townley, the 77 and 15 all involved here. And our championship contenders in trouble. Lots of damage to that race car that they just recently repaired.
And that was a pure racing accident going for the same chunk of racetrack. Sargent on the inside of number 55 Toyota runs the racing line. Briscoe looked to be on the outside, and Townley wanted to make it 3 wide on the very top. Not enough room for that.
I don't think there was room up there for John West to get his Jive Communications Chevrolet in there. We'll take a better look here. Here we go. Sargent down to the inside. Briscoe, I don't know.
So Townley did move off the number 55 of Dalton Sargent, but he was preparing for his entry in turn 3.
About the same spot that we saw Sarah Cornett Ching have contact with the 32, and from the onboard here on our General Tire of Josh Williams, you see cars going every which way. There's the 23.
There could be some to pit, and he ended up winning 2 races. And at Madison, he just had a really good.
Oh, another crash as Shane Lee goes around, and that's Weatherman. So 2 cars with a spin, and Weatherman was running in 4th place, Lee in 5th, and we are going to go under our 6th caution of the night as we were closing in on 5 laps to go. So some more hard racing coming off of turn number 2. Trouble here down to the inside. That's Weatherman. They're racing with the number 28.
3rd, 4th, and 5th. And Mark Thompson just comes up in front of Weatherman.
Wow. Nowhere to go on that one, and that's a lot of damage.
Notice how the 66 car trying to stay low just could not hold it on the banking in those speeds.
So Shane Lee on the high side gets a little bit of damage. Weatherman,
a lot of damage.
Hits the inside and the outside.
This is their only race car, Ray, and they want to be racing October 14th at Kansas.